Welcome to a special WNIN Newsmakers segment highlighting local businesses. Joining us today is Mary Allen, owner of 6th and 0. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, tell me about what kind of products and services you have at your business.
Yeah, so we focus on sustainability. We have a refillery there, so that's a really popular aspect of our business. We started out as a simple soap making company, natural body products, thinking about how can we be less toxic in our life, and have ventured into this low waste lifestyle, clean living shop. And so a lot of folks come, like I said, for the refillery that's in the back of our store. You can bring your own containers. We want to try to rid people's lives of plastic, knowing the impact on our health and the environment. And so people can bring in their own containers or reuse the ones they already have and fill up anything by the ounce, from organic spices and beans and rice to hairspray, conditioners, cleaners, that kind of thing.
And where do those things come from?
Yeah, we source things from a variety of places, and we do our homework. And that's the thing I really want people to know, that when they walk in the door, they can feel good about whatever they're getting because we've done the work for them. I mean, by all means, double check me and we could miss something. We still do. We make our own bar soaps, body moisturizers, face care line that are super clean. We make in-house. But the things that we curate, we're very intentional. We try to focus on women-owned businesses. Are they B corporations? Are they doing good things themselves as companies that we can bring in? And ultimately, are the ingredients clean and safe for the people purchasing them and for the environment?
So when you talk about the soap making, are you doing that in the back of the store? Do you have a, where are you set up for that?
Yeah, we have done that. We started on 6th Street, so that's our name. 6th Street Soapery is how we started out in 6th and Washington and Haney's Corner. And we moved to Main Street now and kept the 6th as a homage to our roots, but added the 0 as we've moved into more of a zero waste lifestyle shop. We know there's no such thing as zero waste, but it's just, you know, a thing.
It's an intention.
It's an intention, yes, yeah. To set what's one next thing toward that, on that journey, right? So we've grown, and actually we've grown quite a bit to where we no longer make it out of the back of our shop. I work with a friend of mine who manufactures on Oak Hill Road, and so that's where our recipes. We still make our body products, face line products in the back. It doesn't take up as much room and space, but our soap making is now over on Oak Hill Road, and because we have grown in a sense to where now we have drums of product for refill versus 5-gallon buckets and things like that. Wow. So it takes up more room.
Was this something you always wanted to do? Like, I mean, have you always experimented with making soaps and things, or how did that come about?
It came about from a homeschool project with my daughter back way long ago. She's a teacher herself now, but it's all chemistry, and that we needed a chemistry project, and then it starts you on that journey of being intentional and realizing what ingredients are in the things we're using. And we're intentional about what we eat, but I wasn't intentional about what we put on our body, and knowing that impact. And so it just started us on this great journey. And so I've been making soap for 16, 18 years now, but just started as a business in 2016.
So how do you see your business growing and expanding in the future?
Yeah, that's a great question. We just want to be a resource for the community, and we've already grown. The community's been good to us, and we always want to give back, and we've grown in such a way, in little increment, organic ways, from our in-home shop to now being on Main Street and beginning to sort of outgrow that a bit. But we want to be a resource. We want to be a place that people come and not just buy something, but we can be educators as well and help people along their journey. They don't have to buy anything when they come in. They can just come and we'll share and we'll learn and journey this sustainable lifestyle together, just making one small step at a time. That's what I encourage folks, and it ultimately for our health and benefit, but the health and for our environment and for the next generations coming up.
I've seen, I think on Instagram, where you even help tell people about glass recycling.
Yes.
And I mean, because it seems like glass should be included in the recycling program, and it's not. So where did that How'd that come about that you started working on that?
Well, as a frustration, because you're right, exactly what you said, and it used to be years ago, and so there's a big misunderstanding that it still is, and so a lot of that is that education piece and helping being citizen activists sort of as well to help push along and encourage the city maybe to even try to bring back a municipal program for glass or some sort of option, because glass it's not a finite resource, you know, but glass is infinitely recyclable, and we save so much energy when we do recycle glass. So you're right, it just makes sense. And there's a market for it. You know, sometimes markets change, but there's been a consistent market for glass, and there's no reason why we can't come up with a solution.
I agree with that. So tell us about, just quickly, what your hours are.
Yeah, we're open Mondays 10 to 2, that's our short day, Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 6.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you for having
And I'll
me.
have to bring my glass next time.
Yeah, yes, please.
Thanks.